Welcome, Husker Nation, to my gut reaction to some softball news. JORDY BAHL, two-time national champion, two-time All-American. Ladies and gentlemen, the thunder's rolling. It's cloudy, it's raining, it's thundering, yet it's a beautiful day in Husker Nation. JORDY BAHL, a native of Papillion, Nebraska, who's been on the Oklahoma Sooners softball team the past couple of years, and shame on you if you don't know who she is. So let me help you out just a little bit. First of all, Oklahoma Sooners, they've won like 9 million games in a row. Actually, I wrote it down. A record 53 consecutive wins, which is redonkulous in softball. If you know anything about baseball, softball, how that works, that's redonkulous. 3 straight national championships. JORDY BAHL's been a part of the last 2. Two-time national champion, two-time All-American from Papillion, Nebraska. Now, I believe her coming to Nebraska, a team that won the Big Ten tournament just 2 years ago, and a team that did pretty well last year, and I'll get into that in just a second. Smash that like button if you're as excited about this as I am. And yes, I love all sports. In case you didn't know, I got 5 daughters and a lot of them play softball. So I've learned a lot about that wonderful sport recently, but let's dive into it. She's coming home to play for Nebraska softball. She has a win-loss record as a starting pitcher of 44-2 during her 2-year career. Okay, she's got 2 years of eligibility left. She has a ridiculous 1.00 ERA. All right, she was on the mound to close out the game from Oklahoma's most recent national championship College World Series win over Florida State. I watched so much of that College World Series, actually more of the softball than I did baseball this year. All right, she's leaving the Sooners to, and I quote, return home. All right, now she grew up in Papillion. She was the Gatorade National Player of the Year, consensus #1 overall recruit in the entire country. Now, originally, she committed to the Big Red out of high school. She smashed and shattered our hearts when she went to Oklahoma, but she's coming back home. Now, she said on social media, and I quote, "I want to play the game I love closer to the things that have made me who I am and this has always been more important to me than this game," end quote. JORDY BAHL. I don't think I've ever done a gut reaction in the rain. I freaking love it. All right, now Nebraska softball. I do believe she helps to make them an instant contender, not just because of how good she is, but because of the position she plays. All right, now Nebraska softball in 2023 had a win-loss record of 36-22, a .621 win percentage in the conference. They were 13-10, and they lost in the NCAA regionals to a pretty good #9 ranked Oklahoma State team. Again, in 2022, they had the most wins in a softball season the University of Nebraska has had since 2014. They won the Big Ten tournament. Okay, I believe she makes them dangerous. I believe she makes them an instant contender because they're already a pretty good program. But a pitcher in baseball can make a huge difference. In softball, even more. Now, I don't understand it all, but in baseball, you can only do this so many times as a pitcher, and you need a break. In softball, apparently you can do this 8 million times and it doesn't affect your arm. It's crazy to me. I grew up pitching, how that works. But a pitcher in softball has so much more of an effect because you can pitch so much more often. Okay, that's why I believe this is so important. Here's the thing, she's also an athlete. They brought her in to run the bases and she scored in one of those national championship games. So, I got some questions for you fine folks at home. Number 1, do you agree with me? Just simply type yes or no in the comments below. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Do you believe this is a big deal and this helps make Nebraska softball dangerous and an instant potential contender as well? All right. Are you already looking forward to next softball season just after hearing this news? Just simply type yes or no. Just a quick update. The Character Chronicles officially returns August 1st. I got a plethora of pretty awesome interviews, and I'm going to be talking with Matt Rule himself this week. We'll discuss with him about a potential interview, but I'm just chatting with him about a bunch of different things. All right, until next time, Husker Nation, go Big Red, and always remember, the bird.